artist and real name? Sneaky. Hey guys, PLV here and welcome back for another video. In this channel, we're always making music, challenges, finding ways to improve ourselves, but it's been a while that you and I haven't taken the time to talk face to face. So today, I'm answering all your questions that you asked me on YouTube and Instagram. Music production, social media, music promotion, personal questions, you name it, you'll have everything in it. But before starting, I want to ask you, how is your 2022? How are you doing? What are your ambitions for 2023? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get started. How was your 2022? Thank you for asking. It was pretty good. If I would have one word for it, I would say growth. There was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenging moments, but I learned a lot and I never gave up. So basically, I'm super excited for 2023. I have so many projects coming for you. I really can't wait. How old are you and when did you start? I am 27-year-old, no comment on that. And I started exactly 2 years ago. So no, it is never too late to start. You can start now or later. How to get started as a music producer? Honestly, my best tip for anyone starting now, completely new, is to watch from start to finish tutorials on YouTube. It is, for me, the best tutorials that I've watched and brought me the most knowledge. It really teaches you how to take a song from A to Z, how to get through all the steps of music production, and really is a great way to get started. And if you're feeling lost and feel like you need a plan to follow, you can grab my ebook, The 1-Year Roadmap to Master Music Production at Home. I basically laid out a 12-month plan for you where you know exactly what to do each month, what to focus on, with like deadlines and actionable steps. So I think it's the perfect moment to get it and start as of January. Of course, the link will be in the description if you want to check it out. What does PLV stand for? So some of you might know, but PLV is actually a tattoo that I have here on my arms, and I have it since like years, like maybe 6 years now, and it just means Paris, London, and Vancouver, which are the cities that I've lived in my life. What other music styles are you interested in trying? I really want to try big room and future bounce. I actually already tried future bounce, but I think I want to do more, and I'm also in the process of making a big room track. So we'll see if I release them. Where do you get the sounds and samples you use in your productions? Splice. I use Splice in every single song. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's like 80% of my samples are from Splice. I just love it. It's the best investment I've made. I also recently started to use Blender, which is quite refreshing in terms of samples because they're quite unique and they change a little bit from Splice where it gets repetitive and everyone has all of them. So yeah, Blender is actually a good option recently. And if you want to check out Blender, there'll be a link for a discount in the description. Why did you choose Instagram rather than TikTok? That's a great question. To be honest, I was already an Instagram user and never really used or liked TikTok, so I didn't really want to get into it. I was on Instagram, I just went with Instagram. And if you've been following me, you know what I think about short form content, so Instagram was at first just a way for me to like grow my audience towards YouTube and like bring people over to my YouTube channel. Can't wait to see this channel blow up. Thank you. It's not a question, but that reminds me, I see many comments about that lately and I really appreciate, but the fact that my channel is or won't blow up is kind of depending on you. So if you want to help me grow the channel, you can either like this video, put a comment, or share any of my videos with your producer friends. Alright, next. Do you pitch all your releases to Spotify playlists? Would love to hear advice about music promotion. Absolutely yes, there is no reason to not pitch it to Spotify. And about music promotion, in my opinion, these days it's all about content and playlist. So make content about your music, promote it on social media, and contact playlists, like submit to a lot of playlists. How do you manage your schedule? That's a big one. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. I know what I want to achieve, what it takes, and I just do it. You know, I just prioritize and organize my life around my objectives. Then I also use my Google Calendar. Like every single day, I block all of my days ahead of time. Like every Sunday night, I plan like half of the next week, and then around Wednesday, I plan the rest of my week. But every single day, when I woke up, I know exactly what I need to do. I don't spend an hour figuring out, you know, should I do this or should I do that? I just go straight to the point. And third, well, the hard truth, but I don't stay in bed or stay in couch. I get up and do the work. I do the hard thing, you know, I maximize every hour and every minute of my day to get to my goals. That's it. And no, I'm not a workaholic. I still take time for myself. Just before shooting this video, I was watching Wednesday on Netflix, and this afternoon I went and see Avatar in the movie theater. So I don't just work, but this morning from like 7 AM to 1 PM, I was working, and tonight I'm working again. That's just organizing my life around my priorities. Alright, do you intend on leaving your day job at some point? Yes. I wish. I really hope so, honestly. To be honest with you, I really hope so. But I don't want to do it without a backup plan or without seeing that I can do it on my own. So for now, I'm waiting to be able to make over $1,000 per month on my own from YouTube, music, my products, coaching and all that. And if I see that this happen, then I will consider leaving my day job to do more of that. Who are your musical influences when it comes to producing? So I honestly have multiple artists that I really like to listen to and that I draw inspiration when making music. There is Martin Garrix, Illenium, Kygo, Set the Sky, Blanks a lot as well, Vixento. There's lots of artists. What was your favorite song of 2022? It was 2010 by K-Bobs, remixed by Tristan, Baraclow and Division 1. This one, oh my god, I legit spent probably a good 2 hours, a few nights dancing with its loudest volume possible in the living room. Yeah, I do spend a lot of time with loud volume music in the living room, dancing, singing, and that song got me going good. So yeah, K-Bobs, Tristan, Division 1, thank you for that song, that was absolutely amazing. Okay, that was a bit too much information on what I wanted to share, but next. What is the most overlooked thing when it comes to mixing? I was just talking about this today in a coaching session, and this is volume levels. Being able to tell which element is your main, which are the backups, the background sounds, to be able to level all your instruments and making sound clean and not messy is really what took my mix to the next level. Any good guitar VSTs you use? Yes, for me the best one are the Contact libraries. So Strummed Acoustic, Electric Sunburst, all those, they are amazing. And if you want to go with a free one, I use Ample Guitar M2 Lite. It's pretty good for a free VST. How do you start your tracks? With drums or piano or with anything other than that? I always start with my chord progression. Always. And I use a piano to do that. For me, the chord progression is the bones of a song. It really is going to set your mood, your vibe, your emotion for the song, and it's gonna be able to tell what you want to share with your listeners. So I always start with the chord progression. What was the very first genre you made? Tropical house. I'm kind of done with tropical house, but at first, when I first started, I loved it. You can listen here to my very first song, The Tropical House, if you want to have a good laugh. Now, favorite artist and real name. Sneaky. Favorite artist is Blanks or Vixento. I can't get over their songs, it's just, yeah, favorite artist for sure. Not my real name. Well, I can still tell you now and see in the edit if I keep it. I know some of you already said it in one of my live, that was quite funny. My real name is Distrokid or Tunecore. For me, Distrokid all the time. The one thing that I like about Distrokid compared to CD Baby, Tunecore is that you pay only one fee for the whole year and then you can release as many songs as you want. With those other ones, you need to pay every single time you want to release. So for me, it becomes less expensive to use Distrokid because if you release 12, 15 songs per year or just a bit less, it's already outperforming all the other music distributors. I also have a discounting for you with Distrokid. It'll be in the description to get, I think, 7% off, and I really recommend it. Okay, last one. How to grow music as a beginner producer on social media. First, post consistently. People need to hear about you and your music, otherwise they'll just forget. Show off your music, make performances videos, covers, or use royalty-free to illustrate your music, anything but show off your music. Then have a professional looking page. Branded colors, professional Instagram biography, bio that describes what you do and what they'll get from you. Also make sure to include a link to all your other social media or website. Then show some behind the scenes, what you're working on, some whips, anything. But most importantly, give it time. It doesn't happen on day one. Learn from every post you make, adapt it, just keep posting, and I promise you that you will grow. In 2 weeks, I will be releasing a new digital product, a new ebook, workbook to show you how to grow your social media on Instagram and YouTube, so just hang tight. It's gonna be a complete guide with worksheets, so it's coming. Alright, well, I think that was enough question. I hope you got yours answered or learned something new today. If you want to learn more about music production, you can watch this playlist here where there is more music production tutorials, but in the meantime, keep learning and I'll see you in the next one.